Hello there. Good day to all traders. Today is the 18th of February 2021. Now, welcome to Bretton Financial Trading Academy, or BFTA, the BFTA webinar. So I'm just conducting this webinar today on a Thursday because there are a couple of things that needs to be highlighted for traders today, especially something that's called the options expiry. Now, we will have separate webinars for it, webinar tutorial on talking about what are options strategy, what are options expiry strategy. So I've been doing this for quite a number of years, where I've used the reports reports of options expiry like this. Okay, it's just very simply, it's got to do with options, options like stocks that have their expiry date, and we find that options have got a very strong correlation with the forex market and some of the major currencies. So I've got this report here to share with you. It comes from financial source, but it has been very, very interesting in understanding when the FX option expiries are, and then we can actually see that the prices gravitate, the prices go back to where the options price are meant to actually be. But then you've got three options, three sets of options in each currency pair. So I want to explain that a little bit to you. Also, we want to talk a little bit about the general market outlook as well. We want to talk a little bit about what's going on with gold, what's going on with the US dollar. This is very important because at this moment of time, I just want to alert traders who are trading gold as well as the US dollar or USD crosses to be aware about the current economic situation in the US. Now, they are actually awaiting the 1.9 trillion stimulus package. So, as you guys know, President Biden is now in the US, basically leading the country as a president. And since November, basically, we have seen that there is a how we call that, the correlation between gold and inflation. Usually it's a positive correlation. Okay, so positive correlation meaning that when there is an inflation experience in the US, then it would actually push up the US dollar, and then gold would actually fall down, and vice versa. Right, so there is a bit of a negative correlation there at this moment of time. Now, since November, when Biden came in, there's this decoupling going on. So there's a bit of the correlation has actually changed. So hence the reason there's inflation going on. There's $1.9 trillion going in. We are looking at gold basically still, still falling at this moment of time, and we are looking at a lot of strength in the US dollar. So there is a bit of uncertainty between the correlation. The correlation, it's best for us not to really follow it too much. Okay, but I want to share with you the options expiries strategy as well. But then we will cover the strategies of it more. But I just want to highlight some important prices to look at, especially with USD related pairs as well, so that you can actually then gauge the positions for gold. So gold has actually gone down as predicted. I mean, with patterns and various other technical analysis that I have actually shared, it's got a very interesting move that actually followed a ABCD pattern. It's actually, as you can see, gold on a 4-hour chart, it's really very close now to the D point here. We started around here, and it actually went down all the way here, and I've highlighted all these resistance zones as well. So we want to talk a little bit about that, and then I'll carry you guys through tomorrow's webinar in more detail. I'll also conduct specific video tutorials on specific topics, like for example the expiries of the options, what they are and all that. That comes under video tutorials that talks specifically about this strategy, what it is, how you guys can actually apply them, so on and so forth. So that's all available, highlighted to you in within Bretton Academy. So with Bretton Academy, we will have it all posted as well in the Facebook page. So do visit the Facebook page, and I'll be having my team as well in within Bretton Academy to actually update traders with more articles, more links to the webinars as well, and various other uh, very important information for traders on a daily basis. Okay, so on a daily basis, please find more information. But for those who are interested in just asking questions as well, feel free to actually type into the box in within the chat messenger in within the group of BKFX, the BKFX group page. Okay, so you can always communicate there directly, and the team is always there, and you can always share information and start communicating in within that group, because that would actually be very helpful for me to bring about the topics that are in concern as well. For example, I've got loads of emails asking about goals position, asking about Australian pairs as well, because they have been buying, since last week. And then are there any correlations with the Chinese yuan and various other Australian, New Zealand pairs, stuff like that. So any concerns, any sort of burning questions that would impact directly your trades for the day, please do ask, and just type into the box, and that would be actually great. So let's get into the options expiry. I will not tell you a lot about what it is and all that. As I've mentioned, we will have a dedicated video tutorial on exactly what it is, how to use it, the strategies behind it, and all that. Okay, so here, for example, I just want to also share with you that we have got this options expiry date that comes out every month, once a month. Okay, so once a month I will be making a video like this talking about options expiries, because they could actually be trade ideas and signals for you for certain pairs. Okay, certain forex pairs. So here I've got a calendar for the whole of 2021. We could see that the options expiries happen anyway between the 16th to the 22nd of every month. You see this diamond shaped symbol here. So the diamond shaped symbol here is on the 20th, on the 16th. So as we know, for February 2021, it is on the 20th that it expires. So what happens usually is that we would actually be having this kind of report. So I'll get this report from financial source and share that with you for free. And basically you can use this kind of free information with the webinars as well to actually trade it. Now it's really very effective. So what I actually do is combine what I see in this report, combine all the other tools on the heat maps and various others, and then combine it again and reconfirm that with some patterns and technical analysis and stuff like that, which I will basically be sharing with you exactly what I do and what I trade. So what we have as well is we've got the Bretton live MT4 platform. This is on a real account as well. So I will be trading exactly what I share on a real account, so that you guys can actually get a real trade idea. So it's not demo account here that I'm using, it's a real account. So then I'll start from scratch, and then you can actually see whether or not I managed to grow this account based on trade ideas that I share with all the members of Bretton Academy. Okay, so there you go, guys. Now let's get back to this option expiry. Now, very simple. I just want to show you that we need to actually, if we're looking at Euro USD, we want to look at all the prices here. So you always come in a set of 3 for every pair. Okay, so let's talk about Euro USD first, because this is where we can actually see it's the most traded currency. Okay, and we want to always look into Euro USD as well, whether there are any trading opportunities. Now we look at all these prices here, and we match it with current price as well. So this is, give me a second, Euro GBP. I'll just open up another one here. Okay. So as you can see, I always will upload my template, and the template consists of the three EMAs as always. So I always will have, for any instruments that I am analyzing or trading, I will always have, for you guys who are new, to actually have the three EMAs, not the simple moving average, but the exponential moving averages. And they are the 50, the 100, and 200. So this is the current sort of movement for Euro USD, as you guys can see, right? So the price is at 1.2043, let's say. Now it is on a down move. It's under all the three lines as well. So let's match and see what are the prices on the option expiries. Now it's given to you at 2010, 1800, 2300, right? So 2010, 2300. So because it's at the 2010. All right, I'll just mark the price here. Closest price, we want to pick the one that we have seen on the report to actually reflect or be closest to the current price. So we've got 2010 really close, right? So 2010, 2010, right? Okay, and I'll explain in a bit why I'm actually putting all these lines and what does it actually mean to you as a trader to use it as a strategy or to actually use it as a signal. Now, 2010 and 2300. Okay, so 2300 is there. Three zero zero, right? Okay. So 2300 is way above. So this price here is not anywhere close to that price. So we ignore that price, right? The next one is, the third one there is 1800, correct? So we've got the 1800, which is right down there. Okay. 1800. Okay. So as you guys can see, out of all these three prices on the options expiries report, we have got this price closest to the current price. So pay attention to this price, 2010. Why? Because the option expiry expires on Saturday, and we are on a Thursday today, and tomorrow's Friday. So we're really close to the option expiry. So what usually happens is that just before the expiry date, the price usually gravitates to one of the three prices, especially the closest one. So the closest one is 2010. So in my opinion, as well as most of the traders who are actually trading this way using the options expiry report, we believe that it has high chances to actually gravitate and come down more towards the 2010. So at this stage, very simply, Euro USD has got more chances to the downside. As we can see the trend as well, it is actually showing that it is more towards the downside. Now, if I were to look into a heat map, that I actually use a lot from Forex early warning as well. This shows me all these green bars here are reflecting bullishness. Okay, so we've got a lot of bullishness, participation, volume participation, trading participation on the bullish side. And we look at the longest bar, meaning that the longer the bar is, that green bar, the higher the participation, the more the buying are. So then we are looking at Euro JPY, a lot of buying going on. This is actually more on the European session that we're talking about, but the European session hasn't really begun yet. Mainly because the London Open has not happened. So maybe in another 1 hour or so, or slightly less, then you will see that the European and the European side of the sessions begins. So here, for example, we have got Euro USD, Euro JPY, Euro JPY especially, and Euro USD to be amongst the ones that are quite high in terms of its participation on the buy side. Okay, so that's why it's not reflected yet here, even though we're looking at a potential of prices coming down here. towards the 2010. But then what usually happens is that it comes down it goes towards either one of the three prices that are closest, right? And then what it does is after the expiry, it would have the potential to go reverse. So now it would actually come down because the price is actually here, closest price. So it would actually come down, and then the most likely what do you call that potential for the next move for Euro USD would be on the upside. So that does actually then tell us that USD may be on the weaker side, because we have also compared it with here, right? So euro is looking like it has ability to go up and be bullish. So if it is combined with the US dollar, then it shows that euro has more strength against the dollar. And if dollar is weak, then you are looking at maybe a potential for gold to actually go up. So now let's talk a little bit about gold as well, so that we can then relate, and connect everything. So now we have done this prediction a couple of days ago. I've shared the videos as well. I'll be sharing loads of videos as I actually have hints and tips or signals during a day, and then I'm monitoring something and I need to alert the traders. I'll actually have a video made, so I will have that sent to all the members of Bretton Academy. Okay, so then here, for example, we have seen that there was a potential for it to actually end at the D point. Now it's really close to the D point here. This is a bearish ABCD pattern as well. So if we just draw a line from A to D, it becomes a bearish geometric pattern. Okay, so it started with a ABCD pattern, and it's been doing really well. And because we have actually laid out all the support resistance zones really well, so the better we are at laying out all this, the better they are going to be your confirmation that price couldn't actually go up so much anyway, right? I've mentioned that in the videos as well. So then we were looking at prices to actually penetrate and pierce through these yellow lines. And I've mentioned as well that if it does, then it will come down even stronger with at least a single bearish candle, mother candle, which it actually did. And then it came down. Now it went through these two areas here as well. So there's more likelihood for it to actually find resistance there, and then boom, come down here, and then start potentially reversing here. Potentially. So we don't really know that as yet, but stay tuned for more videos so that I can actually share that exactly. So let's get back a little bit to the options expiry again, so that I can actually share these prices with you. So let's look into Euro USD. You want to actually look at the chart there that I have actually mentioned. So we've go back to Euro USD right there. So there is a potential of a rise of price and a buy for Euro USD, but not yet until it comes down to the 2010. Perhaps you want to look into buying at 2010, which is 10 pips above the psychological number of 2000. So then it may be able to mirror that move right there of a single bullish mother candle right there. So then you have got a little bit of a, let's say, maybe about 30 pips or so potential right there. So that is actually not too bad. So you want to maybe do a pending order, buying it at 1.2010, and then take profit at 2040, which is 10 pips under the 50 psychological number, giving you a 30 pips at least what do you call that, trade opportunity or pips. So we have got what we need to also do is to just to get a bit of an idea of whether or not that area right there has got some bullish candles in the past, single bullish candle in the past, really important, so that you can get an idea of whether or not it's worth to actually buy at 2010. So yeah, you need to look for bearish mother candles right there. So we'll do this together later on during the day, where I will be sharing more videos on exact pairs. So I'll also release videos that are specific to certain pairs so that we get the exact take profit, your entry, and also your stop loss, and then drawing specific strategy, using specific strategy, drawing specific trend lines and various others, so that you guys get more focused on knowing that we've got different strategies for different market. And basically, if there are no patterns, we want to actually go more onto price actions and really drawing your support resistance zones, not lines, but zones properly and correctly. So that's the most important thing. So there you go, guys. I just want to share that with you guys. And also, secondly, we've got GBP USD right there, and you need to monitor the price. We've got the three prices here: 3600, 3145, and 3095. So you can do the same thing that I have showed you at the Euro USD earlier on. So you want to match the current price of GBP USD towards this one here. Okay. So also that price, let me just give you an indication. All right, the closest price was at 2010 right here, which is good because the rest it's too far away from that price. So you do the same with the GBP USD. So you can always rewind, go back again because it's a pre-recorded one, and then you can actually match the price there. So give me a second. Also USD JPY, USD CAD, AUD USD, you do the same. It's really simple. Just out of these three prices here, for every pair, just put one price and one line only at the price that is closest to the current price, and then you can actually see that it would actually go towards that price, or towards the closest line, closest price. Okay, here. So that's why you're given like three options. So you cannot draw all three lines, see which one's the closest. So that's the most likely price movement for at a time before, maybe by today or tomorrow, because it expires on Saturday. So that's a good sort of indication for you. This is for NZD, USD, and USD CHF as well. So there you go, guys. Stay tuned for more trade ideas that we will be sharing onto the Bretton Academy page on Facebook. And then look out for all the links on webinars, live webinars, and pre-recorded videos like this one here as well. And you guys will be guided and mentored on how to trade the Forex market, and also with gold and various others available on the MT4 platform. So with that, guys, all the very best for today. We've definitely got some trading opportunities. Just before that, let me just go over with you on what we're looking at ahead of time today and tomorrow, especially with regards to high impact data releases. So as of today and tomorrow, we are looking at more movements on the Australian dollar and the euro, mainly because we have got the ECB monetary policy meeting, and these are all high impact data releases. Tomorrow, for a Friday, it seemed to be quite heavy on quite a number of data releases for various countries. So we are looking at an impact on the euro, especially because we've got quite a list of euro related data releases, and then Australia dollar again. So Australia's movement and Euro's movement would actually, be driven by all these expected numbers as well, and news revolving it. And then we also have tomorrow GBP and CAD data. So we've got some trading opportunities. Stay tuned, and I'll be able to release some trade ideas, signals as well, and look it up on the Bretton Academy page, Facebook page. Take care, guys. That's all I have for you guys for now. And then we'll stay tuned and stay in touch, and see you in our next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.